Real quick, you guys, as we wrap up. You guys, Kaily came all the way out from Arizona. Basically, you know, two people here tonight that I just obviously wanted to share a couple of thoughts. You guys, Kaily from Phoenix has had a phenomenal story with Dima, has made a huge success story with this, but has helped a lot of other people, and that's why she's at where she's at today. So real quick, you guys, Kaily is ambassador for you young ladies. She's making like 4 to 5 G's a week. What would you girls do with $4 grand a week? And I'm not here.
That's two verses.
But I'll tell you what. You know why Kaylee's at that point today? She's not here by luck. That's by design, you guys. She fell in love with the product. She saw the numbers. She used the tools and used the support and really followed it and was consistent. The one thing I'll tell you about these people and many of the others that are here, who by show of hands, who has gotten a check in Vima? So look around, man. It's not like we're just blowing smoke. But the point is she's incredibly consistent, and hence why she's out here tonight in the next couple of days working with her team. But real quick, you guys, Ambassador Kaily Warren, listen to her quick story, and then Luke, you can share a few thoughts and we'll wrap it up.
Cool. All right, before you guys all get towed, I know you're freaking out about that because I am too, but you know, I'm Kaily, I'm 20 years old. I came out here, and honestly, I'm not here for you guys to benefit me. In fact, no one here is on my team besides a couple people. I just want to share what I did because I am completely passionate and excited about this whole company. From what it's done from me in the past, my friends, and what it's going to do for my family in the future. So I'm just really excited to be here. I know Chris asked me to be here wherever he is. Thank you for having all of us. I know there's so many people in here. But I'm just going to share a couple things of what I went through before I hand it off to Luke. I started this about 18 months ago, and I can promise you I'm a normal, average girl. In fact, if you talk to my closest friends, you'd be like, this girl is not making this much. She's not smart. Like, if you guys really knew who this was, I'm just telling you, like, I want to show you guys that a normal person can do this. I had no business experience, no marketing, nothing. And Alex came into the skate shop that I was working at one day. He passed a brochure over in a Verb, and he said, do you want to make money? And I was like, obviously, like, I'm losing my job here. I want to make some money. All right? So I was desperate to find this. But then I realized it wasn't even about the money. And that's the coolest part to me because in the past couple weeks, or actually the past month, I've noticed that I'm doing this for a different reason now, and it should never be about the money, and that's the point I want to get across here tonight. This should be about what you can do with your life and what you can do with the money you have. Okay, I don't think you've ever gone up to a broke person and they're super excited about life because they can go everywhere. They can't. If you want to do something with your life, you need money with it. If you want to travel, you need money. If you want to retire your parents like I'm doing, you need money for that. All right, if you want to eat food like Chipotle, and I remember 18 months ago, I had a struggle to go to lunch with my friends. I was like, I only have $7 in my account. I can't come with you today. All right, and I know some of you have had that problem in the past. We're here to fix that, dude. Like, I'm not here to talk about myself. Okay, Brad's not here to talk about himself. We're here to talk to the newest person and show you guys that it's possible. All right, yes, Brad is making the money he's making. It's ridiculous, but he doesn't care about that. Obviously, it's fun and exciting, and that's amazing for him, but we're here to show you guys that you can do it too, all right? But with that, guys, my last few thoughts, you know, I've watched my dad work 70-hour weeks my whole entire life. I see him maybe once a month because he works out of town. It's been like that forever because that's his job, okay? Just like in the video, just over broke, that's not a lie, dude. Like, that's true. Just over broke, if you work for somebody else, you have a boss that bosses you around, you're an employee, a slave to a paycheck, and I don't know about you or me, but I'm not doing that. And if you want to change that and you're working for somebody else right now, this is the perfect opportunity. I'm not going to tell you this is the easiest thing in the world, because it's not, okay? If this was the easiest thing in the world, do you know how many more people would do this? Okay? You guys need to realize that you're going to work a little bit harder than the next person. You're going to sleep a little bit less in the beginning. But I promise you, it is so worth it. The people you meet, the experiences you have, and shopping, so amazing. So, with that, guys, I'm going to pass it over to Luke. I've known him for a while. I look up to him no matter what. But he's amazing. You guys really need to take advice from him. He's been with us a little bit longer than me, so he knows a lot more about the company. But give it up for Luke Wilborn.
did you get here? Today?
I don't know, yesterday.
Yesterday? It's a big blur. That's what happens when you're making money and traveling and changing lives. It's all one big blur. So, yes, we will be done in someone time me, right? I'm gonna time
Chris is
myself.
outside manning the cars, so don't worry.
Okay, I was wondering where Chris is. So, all right, so guys, you know, obviously there's a lot of excitement going on. I mean, look at the room here. I mean, a lot of people already left because people were worried about their cars and different things. So look, there is, you know, they're calling us the YPR. There is a revolution happening, and I think it's just because we're just sick and tired of hearing the stories and experiencing it ourselves and making $8 an hour, $10 an hour, and it's frustrating, you know, when you're a little kid and you get put in timeout, right? You can't control your situation. You got to sit there. You hate it because you're in an environment where you can't control. It's like annoying. It sounds like a job to me, right? You show up and you have to do different things. And yeah, it's cool. I mean, I enjoyed working on motorcycles for a little bit, but there lies the problem. I didn't get paid enough. So what she was talking about, yeah, you're going to work harder. And what does that mean? I mean, we're not digging ditches here, right? But it's about having emotional stamina, the physical stamina to travel and do the things. I mean, Brad works his butt off. So, you know, what are we doing all the time? I like to say I'm in education now. We were talking about this last night. You know, we're educating this whole generation about how to roll differently. You don't have to go work a 9 to 5. That's fine and all, but the problem with that is, I don't know everyone in the world, but you guys do your own reflection, right? I don't know who you know and whatnot. I don't know anyone that has a lifestyle that is a good lifestyle that works a 9 to 5. It's very, very hard to find that. And so I was taught, and I agree with this, it's impossible to get wealthy working for somebody else. So that's kind of the overall message. Is school a bad thing? Not necessarily. Is it the only thing you guys should be putting all your eggs in one basket right now? I think that's a risk. That's a risk. You guys can read the reports, big brother, big sister, older cousins, they're graduating, and they're bartending and doing things. They're underemployed. They're just doing things to get by, and they didn't even use their degree. So, do I believe in education? Absolutely. I know I would not be up here if I didn't get in some books and read and become the person that I wanted to have in my business. Right? But it's the journey. Enjoy it, you guys. I mean, everyone in here has your own story. Everyone in here would like some more money by the look of it, right? You guys will look pretty money hungry, which is a good thing. But it's different. You know, what are you going to do with it? That's what she was saying. It's a tool. You love people and you use money, right? You use it to do things. If you love your mom, I'm shocked. Maybe I shouldn't be so shocked. I'm shocked at the amount of guys I talk to who are 18, 19 years old. And they're like, I want to get successful. I'm thinking they want to go buy like some new rims for their car or something, right? Or get a Beamer. And they like that. They're like, I want to buy my mom a house. I want to get back to my parents. I want to be able to pay for my little brother's tuition because my mom paid for mine and they can't afford to pay for my little brother's. So like big stuff. Big stuff. And I know a lot of people are in here and young, but what happens when you have a family, man? I mean, San Diego's not cheap. Right? I know roughly what this house costs. I know the down payment. And I know that there's no way you can get that working at a JOB down the street. So let's get serious here. Let's take our heads out of the sand and look at what's the most realistic way in the next 3 to 5 years where I can be financially independent. We're all here tonight because this is the best thing we found. And honestly, hands down. Small investment. I love my dad to death. This is my little conclusion and I'm done. Over here, you guys all live around here roughly. In Vista, there's a Popeye's chicken off Emerald. My dad opened that baby in like '92. Cost him $500 grand, right? $500 grand. And no drive-through, no kids playpen, not even a big glamorous store, right? But it paid the bills, and I'm thankful. I'm not talking bad about it. Obviously, it raised me. But I'm saying it because it's a reality, right? 14 years. Dang. It's like a whole lifetime, right? Whatever. 14 years to do enough business to where he netted in his pocket 140 grand. Okay? And that's pretty good. So how do you become a millionaire? You need 10 of those babies, right? And 40 years of owning Popeye's chickens and a lot of money. So look at this. Everyone's like, I don't know if I want to throw the money down. Dude, come on, man. I got people in my business. A year later, they put $500 into this, and you're not investing in Vima. You're investing in yourself. If you think you can do this, then just do it. Vima's already working. It's paying her. It's paying me. It's paying Brad. It's paying Rika. Right? I go around there. All those people put their hand up. Did the checks go through? Did they bounce? Did they bounce? Right, Norman, your checks bounce? No. Okay. It's pretty crazy, and this thing will get really wild for you guys once you start making about $500 a week. It will change the way you live your life because you have that ridiculous residual income coming in, and you're just going to get hooked. You're never going to work hourly again in your life. Why should you? Why should you? Because now you have an asset that pays you. And I look at what my dad did, and I'm so grateful for that, but I'm looking at, wow, I spent $500. All the risk is on BK. $5 million for a new canning line last year. $5 million. They're buying a new building that's like 4 times the size of the current one. Verve Central. Bam. He's doing all these things. The app was $100,000, and we use it for free. Okay? He's going to get compensated for what he did, believe me. But the point is, the risk isn't on us. If you guys think you can become successful, just be the person that you want to be. You know, like, as corny as that might sound, act like the person that you want to be in this business, and you'll eventually really be that person. I was scared for a while there to really take that ridiculous, massive action and just lead. And we did, and it's kind of weird when you just take the reins of your life. Everything kind of seems to fall into place. And what's happening right now is so special, so I want to cut this off. We've been here for a long time. But look, guys, if you want to do it, step up to the plate and do it. It's $500. Oh my God, it's so much money. Well, yeah, it kind of is. And I'm saying that now because looking back, I didn't have the money. I had to sell. I had like 200-something bucks. I sold my drum set to get the other half. Bam. I'm not that good at drums now, but that's okay. That's okay. So, you know, if you haven't touched it in a month, guys, get rid of it. You ever heard of Craigslist? Get that thing on there, gone, Xbox, all these different things. Everyone's like the hamster in the wheel. We're just busy doing what? Most of the activities we do every day aren't going to even better our lives 3 or 5 years from now. It's just fun. It's like eating fast food. You eat it and you're just like, oh, it's so good, but it's nutritionally empty. It's nothing. Right? That's what we do all day. It's like, what are you doing today, bro? Let's go to the beach and play hacky sack. Okay? Let's go have. I'm all about having fun, believe me. But when you guys have $5,000 a week, $10,000 a week flowing in your bank account, you're gonna have way more fun. So work now. Put your head down for this is my guarantee. Kind of risky saying this all the time, but I believe it. You guys try. There's a mirror, right? There's mirrors in every house. Look in the mirror, figure out what you guys are worth to yourself, right? Are you like, I'm worth $2,000 a week, at least. And if you really believe that, and you read the books, right? Robert Kiyosaki's Think and Grow Rich, and you get your mind expanded, and you put in that work ethic, and give it 2 years. And you really look in the mirror and go, I gave it all I had. And if you're not successful, come see me. I honestly say, if you guys do this thing wholeheartedly and you try and you're coachable, everyone in here, there's not one reason why everyone in this room can't be driving a Beamer in 90 days from now, or Mercedes if you want. Okay? I know people got their favorite taste, right? And you know, a year from now, I'll be making $50,000 a year on the low side. If you really focus and try and build this in your lifestyle. I've seen it too many times, and there's just people, we got 18-year-olds and up, all the way up to, you know, people retiring on this thing, guys making it. So have some fun. The world is yours for the taking. This business will take you all over the planet. Okay, so thank you for being here, and give yourself a pat on the back.